Hello, my name is Candy, this is Kathy, and this is Athena. She's one of our education ambassadors for programs that we do. And so we are Northern Illinois Raptor Rehab and Education, and so what we do is we go out and we rescue, and then we rehab, and then we release birds of prey. Who am I talking about? We're talking about hawks, owls, falcons, eagles, osprey, and kites. These are your true raptors, your true birds of prey. Now, today we're going to talk about pellets, or castings. Now, all these birds actually eat meat. So that can be bugs, that can be all kinds of rodents like rats and mice. It can be fish, it can be reptiles, it can be actually other birds. So they like to eat meat, but a lot of people don't realize that birds of prey need and occasionally do need to have that whole animal. So a bird like Athena, a great horned owl, could go out and catch a nice juicy rat, and that juicy rat is going to be a good meal for her because she's going to literally eat the tendons, the muscles, the ligaments, she's going to eat the bones, she's going to eat the fur, the eyeballs, the brain, the skull, she's going to even eat the internal organs, believe it or not, including the guts. So yum, huh? Anyway, so what they can't use, they're going to cough up, they're going to spill out, regurgitate up, puke out, however you want to say it, a thing out the mouth called a pellet or a casting. And with owls, owls cannot digest all the bones they take in. So they cough up pellets usually with bones in her. So here is a shadow box that has bones in it. And if you look real close, we have a rat skull right here that came out of one of our birds. So they cough up these pellets with bones in them, and they have an esophagus like we do versus the hawks, falcons, and eagles like Kathy has. And you notice how there's no bones in there. They kind of look like something your cat just puked up, a big fur ball, if you will, because they can digest those bones no problem at all. So some of the things that you might see actually in these pellets are rat skeleton, bones from a mouse. You might actually have something like from a bird or fish, reptile. I wanted to show you one of the pellets that came out of Athena. This is a huge pellet. As you notice, the eagle pellet was almost the same size, a little bit bigger, but again, these have bones in them, whereas the eagle pellet does not. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have Kathy, she's actually taken apart, she's dissecting a pellet right now. And she's getting some bones. Yep. And these came again from Athena. So these are bones that she cannot digest. Where can you find pellets? Well, look for trees and cavities and so forth. So what you'll find a lot of times is you'll find whitewash or bird poop on the edges of on the sides of the trees. And that's a good indication that some bird lives there. And literally on the floor of the ground, you can find pellets. And that tells you that maybe there's a resident owl that lives there. And it could be a tiny little owl with these tiny little pellets, or it can be the great horned owl, our largest owl, which has the huge, huge pellets. So thank you very much.